Rush continues at Tirumala. Today being Janmashtami, the crowd is expected to only increase. Now there were thousands who waited patiently at the last night for darshan of Lord Balaji. And the rush has only been building up since Thursday evening due to the long Independence Day weekend. Thousands and thousands of devotees have been pouring into the religious shrine at Tirupati to get a glimpse of Lord Balaji, and the size of the length and the size of the queue has only increased due to the long weekend owing to Independence Day, and now today being Janmashtami, it is expected to rise even further. Well, for more on this, I'm joined in by my colleague Arun. Arun, what kind of a crowd can we expect today at Tirupati?
Deepak, conservative estimates are indicating that at least 2 to 2.5 lakh people have congregated at the holy shrine. They are trying to get those few moments, precious few moments of darshan of Lord Balaji. Remember, as you rightly pointed out, we've had a long weekend starting from Thursday evening onwards, because you've had Independence Day on Friday, then you had a Saturday off, and today is Sunday. Now, what we are given to believe is that the situation has got a little bit out of control, not only because of the huge rush of pilgrims, but also because of the fact that several people have actually solemnized marriages. Remember, this is the holy month of Shravana, and marriages are celebrated with a lot of gusto during the month of Shravana, and that is what has led to a lot of more pilgrims landing at the holy shrine. In fact, many of the couples tying the knot and then waiting patiently in the queue for a darshan of Lord Balaji. So clearly things are not likely to improve, because today is Janmashtami, and that celebration, remember, Janmashtami celebrates the birth of Krishna, one of the avatars of Vishnu, and Balaji himself is a Vaishnavite god. So clearly there is a lot of rush. People will stay on today and tomorrow, because Janmashtami, the Ashtami begins later today and spills into Monday. So clearly the rush of pilgrims is not expected to abate before Monday evening or even Tuesday morning. So there is a huge build-up. People are waiting patiently, as is known, or as is wont. So the darshan timings is stretching virtually, in some cases 17 hours, 18 hours. In certain other cases, it's gone up to as much as 20 to 22 hours. So people are waiting patiently, hoping that things do improve, and they will be able to get a glimpse of the Lord in a matter of moments. But that is unlikely to happen because of this huge sea of humanity that has congregated on the holy hill, Deepak.
Right, Arun, thank you for all that information. Well, there you heard it. We might be seeing an increased number of devotees pouring in today as well. Owing to the long weekend, Tirupati also witnessed a lot of devotees, huge queues, people waiting for hours together just to get a darshan of Lord Balaji. This might just continue, as today is Janmashtami, and it will be celebrated with great grandeur in Tirupati as well. As you see, a huge line as well. Now a lot of people pouring in for Janmashtami. So all of you who are planning to head towards Tirupati, it is suggested that you do be cautious, that there is a huge queue awaiting you. Well, people all over the country are celebrating Janmashtami, marking the birth of Lord Krishna. And today, with due festivity and religious fever, Janmashtami will be celebrated with great pompous. Now, Krishna Janmashtami is observed on the 8th day of the dark fortnight in the Hindu month of Shravan. Well, the puja begins with the birth of Krishna at midnight, with priests and devotees giving bath to little Krishna's idol with Ganga Jal, ghee, water, honey and curd. Now, some followers of Lord Krishna celebrate Janmashtami by keeping Nirjal fast, but it is mostly a matter of choice. Now, in various parts of South India, women draw patterns of little children's feet outside the house with rice flour paste, making it look like it's walking towards the house. Now, this is a symbolic of the entry of little Krishna into the foster home. A lot of festivities will go into the day as the entire nation will be soaked in festive fervor of Krishna Janmashtami, the birth of Lord Kanhaiya. We will be seeing Krishna temples across the day where they will be performing various pujas, abhishekas and much more at the temples. The devotees will be seen thronging temples across the nation. We will be bringing you the latest from ISKCON as well. That is the main temple in the Bangalore city. Krishna Janmashtami is being celebrated with great fervor even at ISKCON temple in the city. Now, these are the visuals that you're getting from Bangalore. The highlights of the day are special artis, Jula Seva and the Naivedya offerings. Now, ISKCON has a host of activities lined up that include the special Mahamangala Artis that started at 7 a.m. as well as the Naivedya. Now, most devotees flocked to the temple early and planned on spending the whole day there as they wanted to see the special pujas, Naivedya and Artis. You see the ISKCON temple in Bangalore already flooded with devotees, all engrossed in the festive fervor. Well, for more on this, I'm joined in by my colleague Nishita. Well, Nishita, what is the kind of mood in ISKCON today?
Well, it is the first day of a lot of excitement for devotees of Lord Krishna, Deepak, considering that it is Krishna Janmashtami. It is one of the biggest festivals, of course, for the ISKCON temple, which worships Lord Krishna, and devotees have already started thronging since early in the morning to get a glimpse of the Lord. Now, ISKCON celebrations are considered to be iconic in the country. They are extremely grand. They are the beauty of the celebrations itself draws many devotees, many revelers to this temple on the occasion. In fact, there are special pujas, abhishekams, artis, everything lined up for the next 2 days to come. Now, today what we can expect is that there will be an abhishekam performed with all the concoctions of ghee, with honey, with milk and with curd. And there will also be special Mangalartis beginning from 8 a.m., the first one which is already over, and then we have it at 12 p.m., 7 p.m., and the last one would be held at midnight, as tomorrow is the actual Krishna Janmashtami. It is in the dead of the night that Lord Krishna was born. And also laddus will be distributed. We understand that close to 50,000 laddus will be distributed to the devotees who will come in, and lakhs of devotees are expected. Deepak, this is only the beginning, and around 2 lakh plus devotees will be attending this event, is what we understand. And a lot of devotees will be singing bhajans. There will be singing, there will be dancing to celebrate the birth of Lord Krishna. There might be overnight celebrations also on the occasion. So certainly ISKCON temple will be a sight to behold. Apart from that, there will be 108 varieties of Rajbhog that will also be offered as prasadam to the Lord, and various pujas, abhishekams, and as we know, the Jhula ritual will also be performed to mark the birth of Lord Krishna. And already devotees have started coming in. The preparations were very much in place, and what is interesting to note is that the clothes that Lord Krishna and Radha wear on the occasion of Krishna Janmashtami along with Balarama are the clothes that are specially stitched stitched for the day, is what we understand. So a lot of preparations go into these celebrations, Deepak, and certainly devotees have been waiting for these celebrations, as it is a sight to behold. It is something that you get to see only once a year, the grand celebrations, Krishna, decked up with specially stitched clothes, the aartis, the pujas, the abhishekams, everything makes it all look so beautiful. So certainly the devotees, some just out of sheer reverence for Lord Krishna, some just to watch the beauty, have already started coming into the ISKCON temple, and the celebrations will go on for the next 2 days, Deepak.
Thank you for all that information, Nishita. That was my colleague there going on to give us an overview of what exactly transpires at one of the most famous Krishna temples in the city, ISKCON, of course, celebrating Janmashtami with great festive fervor. She also went on to tell us that the clothes that the idols are made to wear, specially designed for Janmashtami, special pujas, aartis, abhishekas, and chants will go on throughout the day at ISKCON and various other Krishna temples in the city.